Hello and welcome to this edition of Tips and Tricks. Now today I'm going to be talking about lightening up your line for more bass bites and more bass to the boat. Now I've been fishing for 30 years and I've never fished over 17 pound. Majority of my rods are always spooled with 8 to 12 pound line. And today I just find, especially a lot of the new bass fishermen, they use such heavy line for everything. I mean 65 pound braid, 50 pound, 40 pound, even 20 pound. I mean, it's just, to me, it's overkill. Once upon a time, I guess Forrest Wood kind of got this idea too, and he had a light line tournament. Every pro in there had to use 4 pound line. And after the tournament and the interviews, there were two key things that most pros said. First off, they're amazed they could get a lot of these fish in on the 4 pound line, and some of them were even flipping with 4 pound line. But the most important thing was on how many more bites they got. They'd known this lake, they'd fish it, but they seemed to get so many more bites during the day using this little 4 pound line. So it's proven that small line will get you more fish. And the one thing you really have to be diligent about when you're using as light as line as possible for any situation is to constantly check it. You have to check it over and over and over, because any little nick, any little abrasion, a fish is going to bust off. It happened to me once in a tournament. Me and my partner tangled up. We got untangled, he checked his line, found a nick, retied. I spaced, kept fishing. 10 minutes later, got a fish, set the hook, my line snapped about 5 feet up from the lure, which is where we tangled. And not only did I lose a really nice fish, but I lost a really nice lure. So give it a try. I mean, you don't have to go with such heavy line all the time. Lighten it up to just the lightest line that you can get away with in a situation. And like I said, be incredibly diligent about checking your line, because any little nick and abrasion can mean the difference between the fish and being broke off. And today's reels with their drag systems, there's no reason you can't get a really good fish in on 8 or 10 pound line. So lighten up for more fish and more bites. I hope this helps. Until next time.